No Brakes by Jakub Rucinski is a book that invites readers to contemplate the complexity of human experience, the meaning of existence, and the role of free will in shaping our lives. At its core, the book is a story of a man who embarks on a journey to find his friend Nathan, but it is also a reflection on the nature of reality and the limitations of human perception. One of the central themes of the book is the idea that we are all shaped by our past experiences, our relationships with others, and the choices we make. The protagonist, whose name we never learn, is a character who has been deeply affected by his upbringing, his family dynamics, and his professional life. He struggles with feelings of regret, guilt, and loss, and is constantly searching for a sense of purpose and direction. Throughout the book, the protagonist grapples with the idea of free will and the extent to which we can control our lives. He observes the different types of drivers on the road and reflects on how they represent different approaches to life. Some are cautious and deliberate, while others are reckless and impulsive. He also reflects on his own choices and the ways in which they have led him to his current situation. At the heart of No Brakes is the question of whether we can ever truly know ourselves or the world around us. The protagonist is constantly struggling to make sense of his surroundings and is never quite sure who he can trust or what his next move should be. He is haunted by the past and uncertain about the future and must navigate a series of unexpected twists and turns in order to find his friend. In many ways, No Brakes is a meditation on the human condition and the search for meaning in a chaotic world. It asks us to consider the extent to which we are in control of our own lives and how much is determined by our past experiences and the unpredictable nature of existence. Through its vivid imagery and introspective prose, it offers a powerful reflection on what it means to be human and the challenges and opportunities that come with that experience. No Brakes by Jakub Rucinski follows the story of a nameless protagonist who finds himself in a facility where he and other men are undergoing intense physical training. Through an existential lens, the novel examines the protagonist's journey of self-discovery and the consequences of blindly following a leader figure. Nathan, the leader of the facility, has convinced the men that the world is ending and that sacrificing today will lead to a better tomorrow. This belief serves as a metaphor for the human condition, where individuals often seek to find meaning and purpose in a world that seems chaotic and unpredictable. The protagonist's anger towards various people and entities, including his employer, Duke University, and his father, reflects the existential notion of angst, the feeling of being lost and adrift in a world without clear meaning. The Spartan diet and grueling training further serve as a means to strip the protagonist of his identity, leading him to forget even his own name. The protagonist's experience in the facility represents an extreme example of the human desire for purpose and structure. The men's willingness to follow Nathan blindly raises questions about the dangers of surrendering one's agency to a charismatic leader, highlighting the importance of critical thinking and self-reflection. Furthermore, Nathan's need to assess the new recruits, who have not yet experienced the harsh reality of the facility, illustrates the perpetuation of this cycle of seeking purpose through suffering. The novel challenges readers to examine their own pursuit of meaning and question whether the ends justify the means. The novel No Brakes by Jakub Rucinski explores themes of masculinity, discipline, responsibility, and time from an existential perspective. The nameless protagonist is undergoing intense physical training in a facility led by Nathan, a charismatic leader who has convinced the men that the world is ending and they must sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. The protagonist's past and present are intertwined as he reflects on his upbringing, internships, and relationships with others, including his father, a girl who threw his life off balance, and Nathan, a friend with a militaristic physique who blames modern technology and social media for killing men's souls. Nathan's unique perspective on time and language influences the protagonist's perception of reality, and the sauna scene highlights the importance of discipline and endurance in achieving the masculine revolution's 4 pillars: courage, responsibility, ambition, and discipline. The protagonist's general distrust of people suggests a sense of alienation and detachment from society, and his struggle to remember his own name speaks to the loss of identity and purpose in a world that values conformity and obedience.